Hey there guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Time check is 12:15. So after a long time I'm doing this angle because I already have done two videos earlier today, which I'm going to upload alongside this video. Just finished my late night walk. Extremely hot and humid. It's very difficult, challenging life. Even normal people who are super fit, they are young people, they are complaining it's too hot. So you can tell old people like us what's happening with us, right? So we are trying our best to survive maybe 2 more months till it cools down a little bit. So it's challenging, to keep working the whole day. Even normal life, living is difficult. So earlier today I did two episodes. One was House of Lattafa, second was House of Ibrahim Al Qureshi. You will see what I got. But this episode I put up sort of 10 summer fragrance as it's hot and humid. Something refreshing, something to uplift you, but mostly you have to stay in the AC room. I'm sorry to say, or in the shaded place if you don't have AC. If you are seeing this weather, nothing actually cools you down. It's just going with the theme. But mostly this video is for people who are looking to wear a perfume, that cools you, relaxes you, stuff like that in summer. I reviewed them all, check them out, okay? First one I'm going to show you the most budget option here. Is called Ahmed Al Maghribi Tiff, okay? Kind of nice bottle, green. This is their budget line. And the name is Ahmed Al Maghribi. This one has a little bit of a unique sort of cap. So this perfume bottle is very simple. This lines and all with the yellow juice reminds me of Lolita Lempica or Masculine bottle. So this one right here is the least fresh here, okay? But still there's a freshness of it. There's a vanillic, coconutty, tropical freshness, which is touch powdery like vanilla and stuff. So it will wear a little bit like a gourmand, fresh gourmand, okay, which I like in this weather. It's not too heavy, but when you wear it, the longevity is very, very good for the price point. And Ahmed Al Maghribi, you guys know that their quality is really, really good, and their price point is really, really cheap. So I think they are doing the most, quality versus price. I think they are doing some of the most, in the market. And I think buying the fragrance really gets you value. Okay, so first one I am suggesting is Tiff. I'm sorry, it's like I have a little bit of an injury in my finger. It's like already a broken finger. Then a few days back I knocked. I thought I broke it. So anyway, so the first one, oh my God. Okay, the number 10 is Tiff. Number 9, let me show you one of my favorite perfumes right now in summer. It's the name and bottle. You'll see it's fun. Okay, this is Gulf Orchid Mojito Obsession. Okay, so this is an EDP concentration and it has this lime wedge and everything. Attention detailing in this bottle is very cute. Okay, even has some design. There are 6, 7 in this line. I really am tempted to buy all of them. I got this one and Old Fashioned. My personal favorite are both. Okay, so this one, if you like the smell of Mojito, you guys know it's more of a mint, citrus, lemon, crushed lemon, as well as crushed mint, as well as some ice and maybe sugar, and then they use Malibu or something like that. If you want virgin, you can also have virgin Mojito. They use 7-Up for that. So that Mojito drink itself is very refreshing. In Bangladesh, people take a lot of Mojito. There's passion fruit Mojito. There are many other fruity Mojitos, but this is mostly like a mint lemon Mojito. Very beautiful opening. This opening is just beautiful. You will be surprised by the quality. And Gulf Orchid is one of my favorite houses. This is one of the most realistic Mojito scents out there for a very decent price point. This is very, very cheap. Okay, check out my review, Mojito Obsession by Gulf Orchid. Should have put it high up in the order. Then the next one is a take on Pacific Chill. I think I forgot the original. My brain is very tired. It's the one, the Louis Vuitton inspiration, but this is Lattafa Jean Lowe Vibe. Okay, the green bottle with their magnet. Not very strong magnet, but it looks nice. Okay, this is very beautiful. This is I think there's a green tea. There is something green element, and there's some citruses, lemon. That overall natural citrusy feel I really like from this. This is like a green leafy scent. So there's a combination of, again, citrus and lemon. It's, you can say, in the same family as that one, Mojito Obsession, but Mojito is a little bit sweet. This is more of a starch citrus. This one is great for summer days. This kind of weather, you can just buy these and spray all day because they are affordable. So the next one, it's now starts to get a little bit more expensive. This one is actually quite expensive for what it is. This is Art of Universe by Lattafa, one of the most beautiful bottles. And I think Art of Universe is part of their Pride line. Yeah, Pride line. This one I paid one of the highest price, $65 I think for this. And I also bought a miniature 20 ml. That one I gifted to one of my brothers. So this is a take on Ex Nihilo Blue Talisman. Thankfully, I remember the name. When I'm tired, I can remember any names. So this one, it's full of pear, you know, like a really juicy, and it's very linear scent. It doesn't really change so much. I do prefer, however, the Afnan Turati Electric over this, but you know, when it comes to performance, this stuff outperforms that that lattafa. Sorry, not lattafa, the Afnan. But I'll prefer that scent profile more. But sometimes it can get confusing. I choose different things for different times. But for sheer longevity, take this one, Art of Universe. Great scent, kind of sweet, fruity, and very linear scent. So then the next one is the most beautiful bottle today in the list. I will say next to Gulf Orchid, this one looks really amazing. This is called Fulcan Feu or Faux, okay, I don't know. And this is from French Avenue. Their fragrances are kind of, you can see the other one. I could have put this one as well, the pinky one. This is my favorite out of the two. This is called Bay or Bay. That is truly sweet, boozy drink. This stuff, it's one of a kind, okay. There is like the snake and all that. This is like a beautiful bottle. I wanted this so bad just for the bottle, but this used to be $75 selling, but now the price have gone down $45, which is a good price. So this perfume, there is a fragrance called God of Fire by Stephen Humbert Lucas. I think that's the house name. I could be wrong, but that fragrance is super expensive. Like 50 ml goes for $250, $300. So this one is very close to that, you know, and this fragrance actually lasts a very decent time. There's also Mango Ice, which got more mango than this. So there is definitely more polished vibe in this one. This is a bit better done than the Mango Ice, but I'll tell you what, Mango Ice is also great, Gulf Orchid, but this one you get more premium quality and more smoother, and it's like a metallic tone with that mango. It's a, you know, you can say it's a one of a kind summer scent. So this one is very refreshing when you wear it, okay. So kind of like a mango chaat masala mix, okay. So now we're going all a little bit designer and one niche, okay. So number 5, I'm gonna go with this Missoni Wave. This stuff, you guys know, it comes with one of the best magnetic caps, okay. And this is similar DNA to Versace Purum. A little bit creamier, a little bit sweeter, and a bit more thick. Some of you got good performance out of it, but some people said this one doesn't last as much. Well, you have to know, if you are new in the game, you have to consider your weather condition. If you judge a fragrance when the weather is not suitable for perfume usage, it's not the fragrance's fault, it's the weather where you live. It's your country problem, okay, where your geographic location is. I also am not getting like 4 or 5 usual hours that I get from this Versace Purum. I am wearing Versace Purum today for the walk, but literally disappeared 1.5 hours. But this stuff, it's more creamy, somewhere between Chanel Allure Sport and VPH. I highly recommend this. This is $55, $58 good dollars, and it's very refreshing, the lemon, you know, and it wears nicely. So that's what I'm trying to say. So this is called Missoni Wave. Number 4, this is actually a Versace. This is Versace Manu Fresh. You guys know, this truly is like the first day I sniffed it, first day I saw it, you know, like people may say this stuff is now just a designer, you know, nothing really mind-blowing, and it's just a okay scent. For me, this stuff is more precious than many niche fragrances, okay, because I'm loyal to my fragrance days, and I don't remember, I don't forget where I come from, okay. When I sniffed it for the first time, Versace Manu Fresh, from a friend, or younger brother rather, and he had this 200 ml bottle, so I was very greedy, but I was not smelling anything in his AC room. You know, in Malaysia, he lived in Cyberjaya. His name is Jitu, right? So he had like 5-6 good fragrances. I sprayed all night. I stayed over, he cooked for me and all. So I want to smell this over and over again. I got nose blind to it, okay? So in Malaysia, I got very poor performance from this, even though I had 100 ml. I came to Bangladesh, then I realized this stuff, it needs the heat and humidity. This loves the heat and humidity, and more you sweat, there's a star fruit carambola note, you know, there's lemon, there's woody, and similar to some of the fragrance like light blue for women. Very beautiful scent profile, very beautiful bottle. I never fell out of love with this, and high situation, this really cools you down, okay. Versace Manu Fresh is true champion, perfect summer days. Then next one, it's I'm a little bit biased towards it. People are getting tired of it, I guess, already. Ibrahim Al Qureshi's French Tobacco. I'm gonna put this more often in the list because the lemongrass, the lemon, the citrus, and obviously that imagination thing that this one has. And now the price point is so good for 200 ml. You can literally spray all day. This one doesn't beat the hawas Cobra as well as Aqua Dubai for performance. Not near them, but you can afford to spray because you got 200 ml to play with. Okay, the bottles are not the most creative ones. They look really terrible. It looks like a device particularly, but you know, to each his own. I don't like that bottle design that much, but love this juice. This is truly a fantastic fragrance and experience for summer days. Let's go 2 more. This next one is discontinued. Okay, and this one comes in a very funny packaging. It looks like a deodorant spray, but this is the EDT concentration. Okay, so this is Dior Sauvage, very cool spray. This stuff, I had another bottle, and this is the second bottle that I got. This stuff is no less potent than Dior Sauvage EDT original. Okay, I'll just try to pick it up. Okay, you see Sauvage 200 ml. I had all the Sauvages except the elixir. I never wanted to buy the elixir, it's way overpriced. But Sauvage cool spray here, it gives you a little bit of a grapefruit, okay, a lemon. So this stuff, it's just more like, you know, it hits you more. It's like more pungent than EDT. The EDT has that Calabrian bergamot, pink pepper. This one doesn't have the pepper, but grapefruit and then Sicilian lemon or something is together is just so good. You know, you can pour. It's very portable. It's very, very light. You know, if you drop it, it will not break, but it's not cheap. This is like within $100 something. Okay, so I suggest this still. If you go to gym, take this. You are gonna smell very high class for a very long time. Sauvage, very cool spray. I'll finish with one, my favorite DNA. This is the DNA of Creed. This DNA is virgin animal water, which I still have 120 ml bottle, but I found a solution to that, which is much cheaper. Gorse by Laboratory Perfumes. This stuff is made of dreams. Okay, if you actually loved, you know, like what the F actually, if you really, really like virgin animal water, I would say get this instead. It's a betterment on virgin animal water. The balance between the coconut and the lime, you know, like pina colada smell, this is so balanced and smells so premium. The Creed one is kind of wild. This one is more like polished, you know, you can say. You get within $150 you can get it now, okay, or cheaper. This is like 1/3 price of the Creed and so good. The cap and everything is flimsy, you know. I can show you, like, it's the cheap cap, but this one, let me just spray a little bit. I'm gonna wear this. Okay, I love virgin water, but given you really have to love virgin water to appreciate this. Okay, this is truly beautifully crafted. There's nothing synthetic in there. There's nothing that makes you sneeze or, you know, feel gagged and stuff. That's why it's #1 today. So I'll write down the names. So check out all these fragrances that I think are really refreshing for summer. Okay, I'm putting a little bit of effort here, so hopefully you watch them. You know, if you keep supporting, I can keep working, and you know, that's what I work for, right? So take care, guys. Have a nice day. My battery is totally like not the phone, my internal battery. You know, I had a very long day. I need to rest a little bit more, but I'll upload these before I go to sleep. Take care, guys. Let me enjoy the Gorse while I upload this. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.